If you've ever looked at a wellness influencer's page and thought, why doesn't my life look like that? Why can't I eat like her and get those results? Or maybe even, I'm just not disciplined enough. I don't have the discipline they have. This episode is definitely for you. It is going to be a short one, but packed with really good information and hopefully awareness. I want to peel back the curtains and expose what's really happening behind those perfect photos and what I eat in a day reels so that you can feel better and start to know that you are actually not the problem. So let's dive into the illusion of wellness online. You are listening to the Undieted podcast, real talk about food, body image, and breaking free from diet culture so that you can live a life on your terms. A quick heads up before we begin, this episode may include discussions around emotional eating, body image, and mental health. If these topics feel sensitive to you right now, please take care and skip or pause as needed. All right, let's dive in. Exposing the influencer illusion, what they are not telling you. Welcome back to the Undieted podcast. It's just me, Melissa, today. Rebecca couldn't make it, but I still wanted to have this conversation with you because it's one that desperately needs to be had. We live in a world where having abs, drinking a green smoothie, and having a ring light qualifies someone to give wellness advice. Wrong. But the truth is that many of these influencers aren't even qualified. And even worse, they're not even being honest with you. So let's talk about those what I eat in a day videos. They often show you a tiny portion of what someone is actually eating. They don't show snacks, emotional eatings, cravings. You'll never see that. And they happen to everyone. These videos are curated for aesthetics, not accuracy. And while they show you their avocado toast and cute protein bowls, they don't disclose that they may have a personal chef, they may be on Ozempic or other appetite suppressants, they may have had cosmetic surgery like lipo, BBLs, tummy tuck, skin tightening. They never ever mention that. And yes, some even Facetune their photos. So if you don't know what Facetune is, it's an app that you can upload your photo and it completely transforms your face. And I've actually witnessed behind the scenes videos where women are actually stuffing their exercise pants to make their bum look bigger. And it's all an illusion, really preying on your insecurities, which leads me to my second point is that their business model is selling you your insecurity. And what makes it even worse is that many of these influencers make money by keeping you insecure. And this is what you often hear me talking about. A lot of these quick fixes, these accounts that you don't even get to work with the person who runs the account. They just want you to buy their done for you course or their meal plan or their exercise plan, and you never actually get to work with them. That's a huge red flag, okay? Because at the end of the day, you can follow a fitness plan, a nutrition plan, but if you don't get to the why of why certain habits exist, you will never make permanent changes. And it is so incredibly important to build a lifestyle around your lifestyle, your job, your family life, and most importantly, your culture. Culture, food is so important to incorporate in someone's lifestyle, and you really can lose weight having all of that. All right. So these influencers, they make money by keeping you insecure by promoting detox teas that just make you poop, meal plans that starve you, supplements that they don't even use themselves. Okay. And workout guides that they don't even write. The more you feel like you're not doing enough, the more likely you'll buy because you're looking for a solution, right? But the solution is within you. And that whole game is not about helping you. It is just about monetizing on your self-doubt. So if you are following someone that doesn't empower you, make you feel better, you need to unfollow. And we're going to talk about that just in a little bit. My third point is talking about the harm that it's doing. Okay, so we're going to talk about the real cost. The influence culture makes you feel like you're the problem when the real issue is misinformation. Okay. They promote distorted eating and exercise obsession. They dismiss the value of working with credentialed professionals, and they leave women exhausted, confused, and thinking they need to do more to be worthy. I've been in this space for 9 years. I get all the women that come off of these things, and they are tired, exhausted, and desperate, and they can't believe that all you have to do is take care of yourself and get to know yourself, work with your lifestyle. It is such a stress free way of building a lifestyle. It is possible for you. So, all of these things that they sell you on, it's damaging if you are in a stage like perimenopause, menopause, where your body is changing and you're already feeling frustrated because the way you knew how to lose weight back in your 20s is not the same strategy that you're going to use today in your 40s. These influencers will tell you that you just don't have enough willpower and you could just snap back to your old, body, but that's just not true. And you really, really do deserve better. This is what you do instead, okay? You're going to start unfollowing anyone who makes you feel less than. Your mental health matters more than a pretty feed. Okay. Follow people who are qualified coaches, dietitians, therapists, not just bodies in bikinis. It's very, very important. I remember when there was a company that had their recruiters and they used to call them coaches. That really disqualified me as a certified professional coach because they're just bringing them on into their company and saying, okay, you're a coach. And they would be online saying that they're a coach. And I don't think that coach holds the amount of value that it should because of that specific company. So follow qualified people. It's great if someone's had a weight loss journey, but they are not qualified to coach someone else, let alone deal with different types of women with different lifestyles. What worked for them may not work for you. And that's very, very important to keep in mind. Okay. You want to always ask yourself, what are they selling me? And what do I really need? Do I need another done for you program? Do I need to buy a meal plan and just follow it? No, you need a person that you can talk to, that you can strategize with, an outside lens to really audit your lifestyle. Okay. You're going to remind yourself that health is not aesthetic. You're going to have ups and downs. It can be messy, can be clean, but real health is strength, energy, emotional regulation, so important. And freedom, freedom. You get to have freedom in this phase of your life. So protect your progress. It's going to take longer. It's going to be quieter and less Instagrammable, but it's going to be real. And you're going to lose weight for the last time. I promise you. Take your time. For those of you that know my story, I lost 50 pounds 2 times. First time in diet culture. I lost the weight very fast. I also regained it really fast, plus 15 pounds. So I was actually up 65 pounds. Once I went over 200, I stopped looking at the scale. When I lost all of that weight, it took me nearly 13 months. It was so slow, but guess what? I never, ever, ever had to try to lose weight again. Even after having my 4 kids, my body went back to its pre-pregnancy weight. Because of my lifestyle, there is no reason why I would ever gain weight with my lifestyle. I've built an everyday lifestyle, and that's what I help women do. Right now, I offer free lifestyle assessments. So if you go to my Instagram at Melissa Fit Coach, you can DM me there and book that free lifestyle assessment. You will receive a questionnaire, and we are going to dive deep into what you're doing right now and what adjustments can be made. Because you know what? Many women come and they have very, very minor changes to do, as little as learning to manage your stress, learning to regulate your emotions. Sometimes it's not even about the foods that you're eating. You have a very healthy way of eating. You choose whole foods, you build your plates, but Emotional dysregulation and stress causes you to snack and want sweets and all of that stuff. So, this is something I'd really love to dive deep in with you, and you can book that by messaging me on my Instagram. So, with that, I want to close with you're not broken, the system is. And the more we expose it, the more we can take our power back. All right. If this episode spoke to you, send this to a friend who's tired of the influencer fluff too. And if you're looking for real sustainable support, check out the resources on our resource page. It's down in the show notes. You'll be able to find the link there. I've got your back. Thank you for hanging with me solo today, and I'll catch you on the next episode of the Undieted podcast. Bye for now.